Hello, Artsy Gamer friends. How are you? We're doing a quick test to make sure that you can hear me okay. We are doing a Faceless Friday because, friends, it's been a rough couple of days. The Bab is dealing with existing and teething, and I've been up before 6 a.m., in some cases before even 5 a.m., 2 days in a row. So we're just going to focus on the art today. We're just going to enjoy some demon gummies, and I hope that you have a really good time. But of course, even though my face is not present, I must ask the most important question of the day. How are you doing? And also, we are aggressively promoting fellow cozy content creator Console Kato. It's her birthday week. It may even be her birthday today. So if you are not subscribed, please be sure to do so over on her channel. She has two channels, also Casual Kato. And be sure to wish her a happy birthday either on her Discord, on Twitter, all that jazz, because we celebrate life to the fullest over here. So you need your doses. So also, let's start with our hellos. Excuse you. I knew that there was I think Froggy was there. My live chat is being ridiculous. Hello Neptune, hello Morri, hello Sweet Shay, hello myself, hello Nightbot. You're actually doing your job. Hello Kathleen, hello Debos, hello. Hope it gets a little better. Yeah, it's just been a time. It's just been a time. We've just been cruising along and hoping for the best. But he's making developmentally appropriate choices. Hello Hubsmud, ruler of the chat, first in his name. Thank you. I'm really excited about this prompt too. So I had a few options actually. Oh, by the way, friends, for those who are listening at home, today's prompt for the Art-o-ween is Eldritch. Eldritch is a term that was either coined or popularized by H.P. Lovecraft. And although I'm not a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, I love Lovecraftian horror as it's been, taken and created in many different ways by other creators. I don't like H.P. Lovecraft. Anyway, but I do like Eldritch horrors. I think they're amazing. And I have this idea to incorporate that with Zipper T Bunny, because we all know the horrors of Bunny Day. And I think that y'all are going to have a fun time. Eldritch, stop calling me out. You're not an Eldritch horror. Unless it's before you've had your coffee. So I'm also super excited. I've been looking forward to this one. So let's get started, shall we? And then we need to also get some demon gummies on. So friends, the background music is brought to you by the one, the only, no cam stream. Yeah, no, I was just telling everybody that I've been up before 5 a.m. 2 days in a row with very little sleep, and the Bab has had a couple of days of rough. So I am not camera ready, friends. I'm really not. Tomorrow will be though. So you're doing the same subject. Oh, Skyrim Morri, I love it. Love it. Hello, Bring Spain. I'll be lurking while maybe drawing in this background. Love it. Love that for you. Okay, so let us do this. We're going to do a sound check with demon gummies. Hopefully I can hear it. I thought this would be a really good one. All right, let's find some Zipper T Bunny funsies. Zipper T Bunny. So how are you doing, Bringsbane? You weren't feeling very well yesterday. Now let's see if I can find... Ooh, there we go. All right. Oh, geez, Jeebus. All right. So let us get started. I think what's been really fun about creating my own prompts for daily drawing is that I had certain ideas in mind, and this one I knew exactly what I was going to be drawing. It's it was a no-brainer to draw Zipper Tea Bunny. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do this a little bit smaller, because the joys of doing digital art is that you can resize it. Watching some football with friends will be on later. Can't wait to see the drawing tonight. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm glad that you all are really enjoying this. We survived the first week, friends. We survived the first week. I surprising everybody. But tomorrow, so I'm going to be releasing next week's live stream situation. I'm going to be honest, friends. You know, in my hubris, I was like, oh, you know, I'll be able to do this while the Bab is sleeping and it'll be fine. Completely forgetting the fact that babies do this thing called grow, and they tend to grow at the most inconvenient times. And so it was like, even with trying to plan around his nap, I felt like a lot of it's playing catch up. So what may end up happening is this week we'll be going down to Busan. I may have to, unfortunately, either do a video during those days or not post. So just a warning if you don't hear from me, but I'm going to try. I'll at least do a speed draw and post the video. That's the goal that I can finish this weekend before we go anywhere. Busan, are you taking the train to Busan? Oh yes we are. We're taking the bullet train to Busan. Minus the zombies though. Minus the zombies. So your streams are great to lurk at in the evening, but I love watching them the next morning while I'm looking up. Aw, Debos, thank you. I'm really glad that people, you know, like to come hang out. Not that I need, you know, validation from online or anything. But I'm pretty excited, and tomorrow we are going villager hunting for the 3 starters for the new island. And I think we're just going to do quite a bit of time traveling just to get to the smug. So that's the goal. But I have the houses laid out, and I have all the DIY items that I needed for the houses laid out, not placed, but laid out. So is there no face cam tonight? No, Sweet Shay, there's not. Hi, Rich, it's good to see you. I was mentioning that we had a pretty rough couple of days with the Bab, and I don't have the spoons to put on my face. So I know that y'all love how beautiful I am, but you'll just have to wait. Churang! Wait, is it Kathleen's birthday? Also, Churang, it's good to see you, my dude. How are you? How are you recovering from your trip from Korea? It's been a week. Did you get your computer yet? Second reference you've heard to that move today. Churang was recounting the chaotic Korean trip earlier, and it came up. Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, the thing about Korean cinema is that it's super duper intense. So if you like intense cinema, my recommendation is watch Escape from Mogadishu. That is an incredible movie. It's a good movie that you only need to see once. It's kind of like Parasite. You need to watch those VODs. And about the computer, you need help? What sort of help? Like tech help? What are we drawing today? We are drawing Eldritch Horror, featuring our favorite Eldritch Horror, Zipper Tea Bunny. Great. All right, let's I would love to have... The greatest thing about drawing Zipper T Bunny is that references to him is everywhere. You have a question? Hi, Kat. Also, hi, Squiddy Games. Hello. Welcome in. And hello, Gabriel. I don't know if this makes sense. I know it's my money, but I feel like it's still everyone's, and I don't want to mess it up. Aw. Listen, Chirong. You work your patootie off for this community, and truly the least we could do is give back to all the hard work that you've done. So I know that that's how you feel, but please celebrate, and I'm sure that someone can help you. Hello, Kitten Amy. Could you do a drawing for me, or does it cost money? It does cost money. I do commissions at $25 an hour. Wait, no, that's my old rates at $40 an hour. All right, so. Oh, you're Gabriel. I got you, boo. I got you. So how does that? That's on the right side. So hold on. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. How do you? I was waiting for my IT friend to help me during the last week's camping trip. He gave on advice getting a computer. I mean, the option is, are you planning on building your computer or buying one that's like pre-spec'd? Look at me sounding like a tech bro. Yeah, Trung, you gotta let us know. I know that if it helps, there's a lot of YouTube videos that will actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you a really cool thing about Clip Studio, by the way. So let's say you want to utilize this this pose, right? But you want it facing a different direction. So here, let me do this. We're going to delete outside. The model from photo Clip Studio. It's called the Pose Scanner. And what you do is you, on the tool palette, select Operation Tool. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? On the tool palette. Import the image. Let's do this. Ah, there we go. So file, where's menu? Wait, hold on. File, menu, import. We're gonna do pose scanner image. And then it should work. Oh, wait, excuse. It does require an internet connection. Okay. Oh, I need to do the, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, I need to do more stuff. So hold on. We'll do this one then. Save image as desktop. Yep. Okay, so file, import, post scanner. except that it does the server via internet. Hi, Kathy, welcome in. And then where is the desktop? Is it this one? No, wait, no, that's not it. Oh, because it's not desktop. Whoops. Oh, look, it's pictures of me. Love it. All right, we'll do this. Open. And cannot detect a human in this photo. Listen. All right, you know what? We'll just do a 3D model then. We'll just do a 3D model. Whatever. Oh, that's amazing. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the cat. Why the heck not? Oh, it does it in the human direct. Oh my goodness. Yes. Love it. Love that for me. Love that for me. That's amazing. Zipper is just a bunny, case closed. Truong, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Friends, please be sure to accept it. Oh my goodness. Carefree, Capybara, Alexis, Jennifer, Brooke, and John, iPad Kid, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. All right. Hold on. And then we're gonna go. Actually, yep. Okay. So, oh, no, not you. Not you, though. And then we're gonna do this. Oh, God. This is witchcraft. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I honestly love Clip Studio. So the way that we're gonna do this, because the proportions are not correct, we can at least utilize it for oh, hello. Oh geez. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is, excuse you, not you though. Okay. Although he has, like, his head is enormous in comparison to his body, right? Like, it's enormous. So, ignore the attempts of proportion, by the way. Yes, thank you, Santa Squad. I was hanging out over at Cleo's stream yesterday. And I think there may be a collab on doing a song for the Santa Squad. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see. And then we're just going to make his head enormous. But yeah, the pose scanner, the way it works is that it's of varying degrees of success, by the way. But you can upload a photo. And so if you want to use a specific pose that you like, but it's not in the correct direction, you can There we go. Much better. Although his head is like half the size of his body, isn't it? So 1. Okay. And I'll fix his nose. I'll fix his nose. Also the back part. Yeah, there we go. Because like his whole, like is his whole head? That's sort of. There we go. Excuse me. Hello. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Do not. Okay, didn't freeze. Wait, hello. Uh-oh. Really? That's very frustrating. Thank you. Oh, that's why. Okay. Cancel. It's about to be very upset. Dun, 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 dun. So he has, oh, he just wears the, there we go. By the way, did I see them? I saw Pat's, reaction to it. It was muted though, so I didn't get to hear Chris Pratt's delightful Mario voice, but the animation, oh friends, it looks gorgeous. So who knows? I do want to see it. It looks adorable. Also Bowser versus the Penguin. Oh my god. Oh, the animation is amazing, much better than I expected. Yeah, same. I think they learned from the whole the whole situation with Sonic. At least I hope they did. The Sonic prefix, yes. Hello, Tom. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Can I say, could you make me a sandwich in Spanish? They learn Nintendo's, yes. All right. Although, okay, here is truly an unpopular opinion. I think I had some like weird queer awakening with the original live action Nintendo. Because I recall actually really liking the live action. I mean, it was awful, but I loved how awful it was, you know? Like I'm very well aware of my very wrong opinion, you know, like obviously, but I you know what, I'll die on that hill. I think it's a great like movie to hate on. He got more booty than Mario. Oh, you were on vacation. It's okay, Tom. You are here now. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. All right. Perfect. All right, and then dun, 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 dun. That foot looks a little weird. But see, friends, even Artsy uses references. But Tom, how was your vacation? Neptune, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Friends, that's wonky donkey. That is wacky doodle pants. That is wacky doodle. That was so off key, I'm sorry. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da, no evil thing will. Had a nice vacay to Minnesota. What does today's prompt mean? You've never heard of that word, Eldritch? Eldritch, here, let's do some English, friends. So, Eldritch. It is an adjective, weird or sinister or ghostly. Eldritch is an English word used to describe something otherworldly, weird, ghostly, or uncanny. In contemporary culture, the term is closely associated with H.P. Lovecraft, or Lovecraftian horror. So, if you've never heard of Lovecraft, he did like, or you'll probably know him based on his various New England books that focus on like Cthulhu. Bell, of course, obviously. Yep. I mean, honestly, friends, it's just kind of like my my reason to draw tentacles. So, you know. We now know that the eggs mean something completely different. You got Apple as your Pocket Camp widget today. Yours is Apple? Yes, you stare into the void and the void stares back. Love that. Love that. I think what I want to do is I think I want to like focus on, yeah, unzipping. Yeah, let's do that. I was gonna say, see, I can't be Zipper. He's an illustrator, and then I took my previous message claiming that I'm on. Yep. Koi is Zipper T Bunny confirmed. Yep. I still like the canon that that it's Isabel, and truly has like that's her without her filter, you know. It's like she puts on the mask and suddenly like she has zero fricks to give. Zero fricks to give. balloons are there for the bunny day stuff? It is. Oh, it's all 5 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, or is it all 6? 1, 2. Oh, it's all 6. Okay. We're gonna do. I like the theory that it's your ACNH dad who also gives 0 fricks. Copy. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Paste. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Do, 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 do. Mine is way creepier. Take definitely natural. Artsy, this is creepy and I love it. I love that. Oh. Oh, I love that. I love that bell. It's so cute. So cute. Let's see. We're gonna do that. There we go. And then we're gonna do not delete, merge. Yes. All right. Gonna do that. Actually, we're gonna remove this, I think. Actually, what I like the idea is that the Eldritch horror is really tired because it's so sweaty and oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna remove this right here. So that is the one closest, followed by this one, and then followed by yeah, followed by this one, and then this one, and then that one. Uh-oh. The tentacles are hard to see. Well, it'll get there. I promise. It'll get there. Artsy, the tentacles are hard to see. Hold my Eldritch. It'll be fine. Wait, I got you. I got you. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna move. I think he's actually gonna hold the balloons. I think that's a really cute idea. Speaking of Eldritch. You finally got the switch. Perfect. You finally got the switch? Wait, you got it fixed? Because that's awesome. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Stop doing that. I mean, what if instead of him holding the balloons with this thing, I have the tentacle holding the balloon? Maybe. No, that's a little too much. Okay, we'll do that like right here. And then three, right now, 4. Does the prompt mean sinister? Trying to dumb it down for my brain. Eldritch just means something that's usually super eerie, something that's unexplained. otherworldly, weirdly ghostly or uncanny. I mean, you can have a black painting that has just like red eyes in the center. That would be Eldritchy. Basically, it's like something so off-putting that it's very hard. It's like the vastness of the universe, but a little bit more sinister, because it's very hard to explain to people and to really wrap your head around how vast the universe is. In fact, I got yelled at from Kay and Kato yelled at me because I was like, do you know how cool it is that how space is just like really amazing? And they were like, space freaks us out. And I was like, well, do you want to know something interesting? When we look at the sun, we look at it as it was 8 minutes ago, because that's how long it takes light to reach the earth, is 8 minutes. Eldritch things are generally on the edge of madness, pop culture, yeah. I think I got the perfect meaning for the word in a pic. Love it. I think monsters that are creepier than normal, the ocean creatures that live... Yeah, and it's like, it's so big to comprehend. So it's kind of like that sentiment. I'm not a fan of Lovecraft. I think, I mean, although I was reading up on Lovecraft recently, and he's unfortunately had a really hard life. And I think there was some speculation that... after his father had died, his mom went kind of like stricken with grief. And I think there was some speculation about whether or not she was poisoning H.P. Lovecraft to keep him dependent on her. Because when he got married and left the abode and his mother had died, he started feeling better. So there is some speculation about whether or not she was trying to keep him dependent on her for whatever reason. Look in the DMs. It's somehow cute and creepy. Love it. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yes, you need to do that. Just like Nook's face everywhere. Is that using the pumpkin item? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I think like the whole point that I wanted for the Eldritch horror thing is that I didn't want it to be sinister. It's just that like Eldritch horrors like to celebrate, you know, things too, you know? It's just let them be. Let them be. Do it. All right. Oh, maybe don't do that, self. Maybe use this. Okay. So, what does the cobblestone look like? Okay. No, it needs to be... No, it does need to be like that. So it's... 4... Okay, there we go. I think what's been really cool, and it's only been a week, but the fact that people are adding me and sharing their work, it does the heart good to see people feel inspired to doing creative things. So thank you for being like part of my self-care, is effectively what I'm saying. And everyone is so good, like, oh my goodness. There's this young person that has been doing really beautiful Procreate stuff with like really eerie photos that I think focus on I think it's mostly a woman model, but oh, so good. They do such good work. So, and there was somebody that shared a Happy Home Paradise build, which I thought was really cool. You know what would be really cool? I think if we add like tape so it looks like it's it looks like balloons, but in reality it's like you can see like it's actually an egg. Yes. Oh my god, I love it. I love this so much. Look at me. Love this. Love this. Ah, okay. Oh my god. That's amazing. And then we'll put little stars and things. Ugh. Love that. All right. Trap souls of villagers love brings pain. Actually, yes. Hold on. Yep. Today's Nightmare Fuel is brought to you by Bringsbane for all of your gift and terror purposes. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Yes. We could tie that to the unhinged Sherblore who was doing the work of the Eldritch gods. Or what if, because his soul is missing, he turns to the dark side. He literally becomes Anakin Skywalker. Oh my goodness, Bringsbane. Thank you. The one balloon with horns. Yes. Here. Well, here we go. Souls balloons, yep. Yep. We'll pick other ones too, but oh my god. They also look like what is that the nurse Pokemon? It's not, is it Chansey? These remind me of Chansey. Yeah, all right. Oh, friends, I love it when we get weird. I really do. Okay. How are we so far? Oh, good. We're just an hour in. Love that. May actually finish today. Also, a wisp balloon. Okay, hold on. So we have Sherb, wisp. I need 4 more souls. I need 4 more souls. Stew? Okay. Stew. Ham-free? Stitches? Okay. Ham-free. Stitches. Apple. Got it. All right. Y'all are twisted and I love it. Y'all are so twisted. Honestly, this would be an awesome shirt. Wait, what does this man look like? Excuse you. Ah. Artsy merch, I'm here for it. Yeah, I think I need to either hire a colorist or something, because I loved the image of Vesta and Stella, but I think I either need to just keep them as either postcards or something, because I'm not very color oriented. Like I know what I like when I see it, but coming up with a color palette is very difficult for me, and it's not intuitive. I've tried. I've taken classes on color theory. I've done I've done the time. I probably could do more time though, but it's not intuitive at all. Can I start commissioning you for thumbnail art? But for real though, sure. I am very tickled and touched that people are like, Artsy, can you do my emotes? I'm like, yes. I will happily do your emotes.
How did you know when you were in love with me? Oh, I've been in love several times before. I got so I could recognize the symptoms. Several times? Mm-hmm. And each time I thought I'd found my Prince Charming. Most people fall in love quite a few times in their lives. Well then, how can you tell when you're really in love?
I still want all of these months. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was thinking of a price. I was thinking like doing an e download, so you can put it on the paper that you like using, and like selling it for a couple of bucks. Can you not? Thank you. Yeah, you've noticed that during the emo draws? Yeah. I'm not intuitive when it comes to colors. I definitely feel if I had hired a colorist for my comics, I would have, one, been a lot faster, and two, I think it would have turned out significantly more to the what I imagined them being. We'll have to see what price will work out to in CND. Yeah. Well, I also know that just life's been really rough for people the past year. And I definitely want to make sure that, you know, art's affordable. I know that people will pay if they want it, you know. I shouldn't be worrying about other people's finances. They can take care of themselves, but I still want art to be something that's accessible, you know. Because, oh man, did I tell you the thing that offended me last week? Here, I'm gonna talk to you about my offenses. There was some millionaire who had an original diary painting of Frida Kahlo. Now, it's not the fact that Frida Kahlo's work was estimated to be worth $10 million. I mean, Frida Kahlo remains to be my favorite artist in the entire world, always has been. And I like Diego Rivera, although he's kind of problematic, but his murals are so good. Anyway, this dude decides to, because he owns the artwork, decides to burn the $10 million, which is effectively priceless, art piece, to turn it into an NFT. And and he said, oh, but, you know, I'm doing this for the children, for victims of domestic abuse. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not doing that. Oh, look it up. It's great. And like I know for a fact that looks can be deceiving, right? But if you look up the man, all I see is just this white American thought that he knew exactly what a Mexican woman in like the early 1900s who, you know, was very very big on communism and, you know, ownership, like community ownership. And I'm like, how dare you, one, burn a priceless artifact of Mexican culture, and two, how dare you make the assumptions that Frida Kahlo would want you to burn her her painting to make it into an NFT. It is. It's such BS. I love Frida Kahlo. One of my bucket list things is actually to go to Mexico to visit the Blue House, and see her, see where she used to live. I don't know if that's where a lot of her paintings are, but it's just, you know, that's kind of like the idea that British people are like, oh, the mummies would want us to consume them at the mummy unwrapping parties, you know? Destroying thousands of years of Egyptian culture so that you can snuff dead people. Anyway, that Hubsmud, I think, is always tickled by like how enraged I get about things. Not in the sense that he thinks it's funny when I'm mad, but in the sense that it'll randomly hit me and I'm like, oh, F that guy. Like, F that guy. Truly. Ugh. I can think of two groups of people that have burned art and that do that in the same place. Exactly. I'm like, how would people feel if the guy owned, say, the Mona Lisa and decided to burn it, you know? And that's exactly where I went. I was like, you know, we have priceless things that are lost to time because of World War II and Nazi Germany destroying priceless art that we'll never get back. That, you know, some of them were lost to time without any photographs. And I just, anyway. All right, so we need to go back and let's look up some Sherb, shall we? Let's look up some Sherb. I was actually looking up at old screenshots of Sherb and Stu. I was like, ugh, I love those two. They freak me out so much. Yeah. Okay, so we have Sherb there. Ooh, Wisp. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm done. No, no, you can be mad. You can absolutely be mad. Truly. Also, I kind of love the fact that we have 2 hamsters. Although we're not going to really see much of Hamfrey, unfortunately. Apple. The... Okay, and then stitches. And then let's do... All right. Okay. All right. Oh, I need to finish the arms and stuff. No, that's too wide. I need to see his zipper. Ah, there you go. Need to fix this. Actually, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then oh my goodness. This turned out better than I thought I was gonna do. I actually had plans to draw Zipper T Bunny at the pier, so that the Eldritch horror was coming from the depths of the pier and like using him as a puppet. But I like this a lot better. I like that he is like a self-contained universe. Oh, we're just chilling. I don't think there's anything. Can people type okay? I'm kind of just focusing, so let me know if you have any questions. But we may just be vibing. I have mentioned, at least in the live premiere, that I really do struggle with doing videos and recordings without my face unless I do a very scripted voiceover, because I always forget to talk. And so I always worry that I'm not being as engaging as I could be. Hey Jennifer, welcome in. Literally browsing through Twitter looking for an art style that I like. Heck yeah. Yeah, my main account on Twitter is mostly what I used for comicking. So I'm like subscribed and following. Well, I'm following a lot of webcomic artists that I have known for years. And I think what was kind of heartbreaking is in the same way that, you know, with YouTube, it's that I've gotten to know some really amazing content creators that work incredibly long hours with less pay than they deserve. And I had to really put comicking on the back burner because of, you know, stuff going on. The one caveat, though, to, you know, the struggles that we had was I found an art style that I really love. And I do believe that although the suffering artist, what's it called? The suffering artist persona is completely fake because, you know, all artists will tell you that if they're depressed, they just can't work, you know? Oh, that looks a little, here. There we go. They won't be able to do anything. But I found that following, you know, my struggles with medical stuff, that I decided to start a book that I haven't worked on in a while because being pregnant kind of took up my time. I really just found something that spoke to me. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So far, you do like the illustrator that I worked with your current piece. I love that art piece, by the way. So absolutely. All right, I think I got. Oh, I need to do the bottom part. I mean, I know that for quite a few artists, for a lot of content creators on YouTube, that sticking with one artist is really great, or a series of artists. So, because I know that Pat from Nintendo Talk is very loyal to the artists that he commissions, and, you know, rightfully so, because the art pieces slap. So. Although I do have intentions of drawing a Sabotage League fan piece with all the participants because of how delightful that experience was. And honestly, losing to Kato was a delight. Losing to Kato was a delight. That's how you found me, through Sabotage League? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I've had a really incredible year when it comes to YouTube. I honestly thought that it would take me the year to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then Kato was like, "Hold my Capri Sun," and then I started like reaching out to doing more collaborations, which honestly, if people ask like, how do you really start making your mark on YouTube, it's doing collaborations, and doing collaborations for the sake of doing collaborations, not to, you know, get found and discovered. Like truly getting to know the community as a content creator, and networking networking with other content creators. It's like, it's such a fun time, really. And so I got to participate in Last Crosser Standing. I got to participate in the Sabotage League. I was incredibly touched that Pat was like, "No, Artsy's gonna be here. Artsy's gonna do the thing." Like, I was incredibly touched. And so it's been a really great year. Also, like, you know, had a child. Kind of great. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. wish I could do more though. I want to get back into doing podcasts, and depending on what this year proves for employment, I'm really interested in doing and adding another tier to YouTube for you know, this video was recorded with a live studio audience and blah 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 with the podcasting, because I have people that I want to interview to come back, all that jazz. Yeah, I enjoyed doing it. Pat and Zach were so gracious in coming to hang out and you know, talking about their experiences. Incredibly grateful for that. Getting to learn about color blindness in gaming, learning about the concept of, well, at least an introduction of racial issues when it comes to being a content creator who focuses on race and living in Korea as a Black person. And I definitely want to start taking on serious conversations. There's a person who the one person that I really have, well, three people. The three people that I want to interview are Kang, who is another Animal Crossing content creator who frequently talks about politics on his channel, and I love that. And what are they about? So Jennifer, Gamers Gab is a podcast for gamers, by gamers for gamers, and talking about various topics that revolve around the realm of gaming that may not be, you know, clear. So we've talked about the introduction to accessibility, which I acknowledge I think I needed to be a little bit more learned. But we discussed the introductions of color blindness with Koi. We talked about what it meant to be successful, quote unquote successful, on YouTube with Pat and Zach. We talked about, let's see, race in content creation. We talked about a lot of stuff. And so it's just a bunch of topics that I think are interesting, and something that I want to interview Kang and talk about how we frequently, as gaming content creators, are kind of told to stay in our lane when it comes to politics, even though you know, we see the writing on the wall. We are affected just like everybody else when it comes to issues around, you know, government and all of that. And then we are also expected to have an opinion and to give it, you know. You're very interested in POC gamers. Yeah, I definitely want to have that more of a conversation. I also acknowledge that I have not had a feminine representing either biological or you know, transgender representations as I'd like. So I fully acknowledge that as an error on my part. I also want to talk about, like, chronic illness. I want to talk about the concept of growing up with gaming. Something that I really love about Kay, well, besides the fact that Kay is amazing, Kay and I have a very, I wouldn't say a similar experience with, you know, hardships in life and how Animal Crossing was kind of there for us, but it's similar enough that I want to, like, hear her take on how Animal Crossing was a potentially a defining game for her. I don't want to speak for her, but I would love to hear how that started. And I want to talk to Kang about his discussion about gun violence following the most recent school shooting that took place. But I didn't want to. I personally felt that it wasn't my place to reach out to him immediately after, especially since he was dealing with a lot of pushback and a lot of racist pushback from, you know, his conversation on it. Jennifer, really? I know quite a few. Fiona Crossing, Kay Daisy, Diana Games, Anusha, Sweet Shy. Let me see. Peaches. I don't know what Peaches goes by. They're on Twitch. I also realized that I know a lot of queer gamers, which I love that for me. Also Kuyokoi, Control J, aka Ferris. Like I know, like I don't know so many, but I strive to balance, you know, my content and the people that I suggest others go to, as much as possible. Kato in the pursuit of introducing video games to children. Oh, yes. Actually, that'd be a really great one. I'll see if she's actually free for that. That would be a really nice one. Because her videos with her son have been everything. Like, just love that. I love it. Yeah, queer gamers, yeah. Another thing is I think the problem that I want to be cognizant of is that I don't want to invite people to talk about, you know, the things that may I don't want to say that define them, but I know that often, at least from what I've been reading, right? So I can be wrong, is that we shouldn't just limit the conversation with queer and POC creators with the fact that they're queer and POC, right? There's more to them than a specific identity that has them marginalized by white society. And it could be that they want to talk about it, and I welcome that conversation, but I also don't want to have them just be, you know, put into a clean box, you know what I mean? So that's something that I want to be very careful of, and that was one of the main reasons why I had Mike talk about race, is because he talks about race on his channel, right? So I find it sad that we no longer have real conversations with people having different POV or opposite views completely, but keep it civil and level-headed. Yeah, we've unfortunately entered into an era that is either so diametrically opposed that we can't have good, solid conversations anymore, or it's, you know, people are talking about whether or not you know, women have the right to their own bodies. It's like it's so extreme. Something that I wanted to also bring into is talking about how there is a gaming couple, Salty and Sakura Gaming, that often rate whether or not certain games are for children. And I wanted so badly to have them on, but I think that like life kind of happened for them. So they haven't been able to really be around much. Oh, they're now Power Up? Ooh. Oh, awesome. So they're coming back. They're making their they're making their way back, making their way downtown. I love that. So I don't know. For me, I welcome different opinions. I really do. I welcome being challenged, and you know, to be told to check my privilege. And I think what's really interesting is I think this year has had me confront a lot of things that I thought were you know, that everyone seemed to agree, and it's not the case. So you'll be starting these I would love to. I would love to. Actually, Koi, I really like your idea. I want to see if Kato would be interested. That'd be really fun, because she has such a good presence. Like, when I say that she's like one of my favorite people online, she's one of my favorite people online. It's also her birthday this week. So they actually just posted a new video. Awesome. Okay. I'll be sure to check them out then.
Now she's gone, but I'm still here. Sometimes I wonder if she can see me through your eyes. What would she think of me now?
Also, where are we with time? Okay. I want to see if I can make this actually. I'm pretty sure I can make this work. But what I was saying is, going back to what I was originally talking about, I was thinking that I could do in increasing a tier that members at that certain tier can be part of the live taping of the interview and kind of to see the process. So I don't know. I was just thinking about it, but it really honestly kind of depends on what job prospects look like for the next year. So I vote yes to the Kato one. Koi with the big brain. BRB again. My wife got a delivery. Oh geez. Oh geez. That's fun. Am I going back to work? Well, I haven't had a traditional 9-to-5 job in over half a decade because I was actually telling the story to a little bit to composer Cleo when he asked me how I got into art, and it's because in 2016, I decided that I wanted to take art seriously, and with my tax returns for my first big kid job ever, I got a Clip Studio and my first Wacom tablet, and I started drawing. And I moved abroad to be with Hubsmod because we got married and we were long distance for like 3.5 years, right? So it was a hot minute. And in addition to kind of recovering from secondary traumatic stress of living in Malta and dealing with the ramifications of working with an organization that worked at the open detention centers in Malta, and me feeling incredibly hopeless and not really knowing how to manage and self-soothe, you know, the heartache and the struggles, I fell into a pretty depressive state of being that took quite literally years and therapy to get over. The trauma was so bad that I developed intrusive thoughts, pure O, anxiety, all that jazz. And so as I was looking for work and realizing that people just weren't hiring, the recession hit Italy really hard. There was a 33% unemployment rate for even just like my age group for natives. And so they weren't hiring anybody. And which was really difficult because here my degree in conflict resolution had promised that I would have a job that, you know, I could support and be financially you know, capable of. And here it was just a struggle to find work in the States, and I only worked for a year. So every day I would feed the rabbits, and I would draw, and I would do a sketch a day. And there was a prompt. It was like a silly selfie, and that's how I started the path towards comicking, actually. So it has been a very interesting journey for me, to put it mildly. And drawing just started becoming this thing that I would do, but I was going at it pretty like blindly, because a lot of the comic artists that I followed and that I loved had been doing it for, you know, 10, 20 years. And so they were well established and making, you know, thousands of dollars a month. And so I'm like, oh, I can do that. And then I come to find that making content like that is incredibly difficult, and getting discovered is even more so. And it was a very hard life lesson, for sure. But I definitely came out of it very humbled with how hard content creation works. And so when I started YouTube, following my series of pregnancy losses in 2020, and started playing Animal Crossing, I knew to take it slow. I knew to be very mindful that, you know, we when you start something like this, don't start with money being in mind. Start just by being consistent and finding your voice. And it paid off. But when it comes to finding a job, I have discovered that I have a lot of respect for people who you know, work from home, or who make the decision to stay home with a little one. And I still find quite a lot of enjoyment in being home with our son. Like, I do find that very fulfilling. But when I see opportunities that I know for a fact that I could do, I haven't, you know, I've been wanting to pursue that as well. So I don't know, to answer the long-winded question, I don't know, because it's out of my control about whether or not I would be hired. But it would be nice. I wouldn't be against it at all. But the whole thing of like walking in and just thinking that because you're good for the job you'll get it is kind of the old dream that is gone with the boomer generation. So know how I feel about the balloon souls. I don't know if I did it justice, but we'll see. Do have to wake up a Bab here shortly. He's not up already. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But tomorrow, friends, it'll be a longer stream. We will be doing villager hunting. It'll be normal time, maybe a little bit earlier, like around this time, because we were able to find a babysitter for the afternoon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's nice. What time is it there? It is 10:23 a.m. 10:23 a.m. Yeah, I'm not sold on this. Maybe instead here, we're gonna do this instead. I think we're just going to stick with the shapes instead of like trying to come up with eyes and things. I don't think that's working for me. I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Nicole, was it you that suggested Rylan as a name for the farm island that I wanted to work on? Was that you? I feel like that was you. Was that a fever dream? It was? Okay. All right. Then I did give you credit. So, very excited for that. Very excited for that. Thank you, by the way. It is a really fun name. I've been taking my time with this island, too. I haven't, like, done really anything with it. So I wanted to save the villager hunt shenanigans app for tomorrow. So look out for that. And as I said, friends, I will likely just be doing a video for the days that we're in Busan. As much as I had a fun time with doing the live premiere, it's a little bit more effort than I really have the spoons for right now. But I'll think on it. Yeah. Yeah, I liked this better. I like this a lot better. Yeah, Busan. The friends that are visiting are really big into Overwatch. Not so much Overwatch 2, from what I was hearing. They were pretty disappointed on how that's turned out, but they wanted to go to Busan just to say that, you know, they were in Busan because I guess one of the maps is based off of Busan, I think. Sort of, like loosely based, so we're gonna go out there, and I've never been to Busan before, so... Which is why, Trung, I'm like, I literally just live here. I don't really have much in the way of a... you know, being in the know when it comes to living in Korea. Although, if you do want to have some information, there's the person that I interviewed on race had a whole, like, he had spent, I think, about 8 to 10 years or something doing YouTube videos on what it was like to live in Korea, and just really fascinating. There is a Busan map. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. See, I'm sort of cool and know things. I'm sort of cool. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. I think, friends, I think we're finishing up. I think we're done. This turned out really good, I think. I think this turned out really good. All right. Now here, we'll do some... And then... By the way, happy birthday, Belle. Is it Belle's birthday, Churong? Is it? Is it really? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? My birthday was in August, but 100% is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Funds for trying to listen to more music playlists. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm okay with y'all doing money wars for toward each other. That's great. But I think, friends, I think we're done. Yep. I think we're done. Although... Here. It's not Belle's birthday. It is not. All right, friends. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep. And just in time to wake up a Bab. So, wherever you are, friends, I hope that you are having a fantastic day, happy time zones, wherever you are. And if you're not having a good day, I hope that tomorrow is better. And I wish you the best. A merry on birthday to me, yes. I will see you all tomorrow. And with that, friends, happy time zones. Catch you next time.